Meanwhile, that sack of shit, Eric Garcetti, the mayor, he's taking pictures at the fucking Rams game with Magic Johnson without a mask.
Oh.
I go, hey, Dick, what the fuck? Your mandates, you can't fucking, nobody can go to the store without wearing a mask, but you're fucking living it up with Magic Johnson. That's a little hypocritical.
So we were wondering about that. What are your thoughts on the Los Angeles vaccine mandates?
It's tyrannical, is what it is.
How so?
Well, like I said, the upper echelons, if you're rich, you don't have to wear one. If you want to go to a fancy restaurant, right, and pay $1,000 or $500, $100 a fucking plate, but the peons have to wear masks all the time. When they're paying, like at that last Rams game, they're paying like $500 or $600 to get in that playoff game. I go, wait a second, but you're gonna drink a beer in there, and you're gonna eat popcorn, or you're gonna eat food because they serve that in there. It's kind of asinine that, wait a second, I'm gonna pay $600, then I'll pay another fucking $30 for a pizza, one slice. The beers are $20. I've been in that fucking thing. The beers are $20 for the worst fucking beer they have. $20. Okay, cool. I'll pay for it because I like to drink. If you're hungry, you're gonna have to buy something, right? But at what point are you gonna? What, do you have to put your mask down every time you take a bite or something?
Well, or you can put a little, if you're drinking, you can put a little hole in your mask to sip out the straw if you want.
Okay, that makes sense. But if you're eating, you're hungry, how are you gonna do that?
Right.
You put a fucking hole in your mask.
So what's the solution? So, okay.
I'm not a doctor, by the way. I'm not a doctor.
On record? Yeah.
I'm not a doctor.
You don't have to be.
Are you going to mask?
No.
Okay, you're not.
Just a personal opinion.
Yeah. So,
I'm fucking 40-some years old.
Right.
I've been on this earth for a long, 40 years.
You're doing your thing. So what do you think is a better approach then, in your opinion? Are you an Angeleno? Would you consider yourself Angeleno?
I was born and raised here.
This is your city.
Absolutely.
Okay. So,
I ain't a transplant from the East Coast. Fuck that shit.
not like me or my bud, right?
Yeah.
So this is
and
your town.
my people have been here for over 10,000 years in the Southland of the Americas.
Right on.
So
right on. So,
I ain't gonna say shit that I'm native over there, whatever.
No, we value your opinion.
But anyways, that's where I come from.
So given that there are vaccine mandates happening, it sounds like you're not in favor of them.
No, I'm not in favor of anybody being forced to do anything they don't want to do.
So what's the solution?
The solution is obviously it's a common sense. Hey, if you're fucking sick, stay home. But you shouldn't be forced to do something that you don't want to do. For whatever, whether it's religious reasons, whether it's medical, whatever it is. Oh, by the way, the same fucking vaccine people, was it Moderna, whoever the fuck it is?
Pfizer, Moderna.
Pfizer, they had the biggest fucking fines of all time. But now they're gonna give you the vaccine, you're gonna inject it. Oh, and you have to wait for like over 50 years to find out what the fuck's in it. And you can't do nothing to them.
Wow.
And the government's promoting that shit. That's called fucking, that's like it may be in Chairman Mao's China. May as well be there. Or you're just forced to take whatever the fuck you want.
So how have you been navigating these mandates in Los Angeles?
I got sick, I'll tell you this much. I did get sick.
Okay.
And I survived. Why did I survive?
Thank
There's
goodness.
no, I mean, fucking, hey, if God wants me, He wants me. It doesn't matter. But yeah, thank God that I'm still here. Okay, that's cool. But I try to live a relatively healthy life. Older people and people who are obese or whatever and are sick, have underlying health, yeah, they're more probable to get sick and probably die. And that sucks. But nobody forced them to live whatever that lifestyle that made them that way. Because I'm at the bottom level. I wasn't born rich. I was born fucking poor. And as I got older, yeah, I used to eat at McDonald's every fucking day, and I was fucking fat, and I was unhealthy. And then I started reading shit like, hey, you shouldn't. I started feeling bad, and like, I was taking this shit every 2 or 3 days. I go, this can't be right. So I started changing my diet, me personally. So I think it's a personal thing. And that's why I love about America. It's a fucking personal thing. And it should always be that way. Let people decide for themselves. Now, the other thing is, hey, if you want to be a fucking fat ass, I'm not going to pay for that shit. You're doing that. But they should be informed at least. Like, hey, listen, eating saturated fats and, whatever, fried foods and pork and all this shit, it's not good for you. So if you keep doing it, you're going to be in trouble.
So what do you say to those who might say you're being selfish and not doing your part and you're causing the spread? What do you say to those that group?
I think a lot of them are uninformed. They don't know science. They don't know what natural immunity is. It's like, if I fought the disease, I overcame it, then it's called antibodies. You have antibodies. That's the whole point. Now, there's other stuff like tuberculosis, okay, because America's a melting pot. So you got foreigners coming in, and they're bringing their stuff. But it's all about health. And once you know about health, and I think this is the 22nd century already, we kind of have an idea. I just would warn anybody against what the government is saying, demanding you to do when they're in the same fucking party as the pharmaceuticals. Oh, by the way, did you know that before the pandemic hit, Pfizer was only trading at like $23 a stock, and now it's at over $100 fucking dollars? Is that a coincidence? I doubt it, but somebody could debate that. That's cool.
And I appreciate your opinion. So just to wrap it up, you being an Angeleno, thank you for having us in your town. I've been here for a while now. So do you feel that LA as a city is the same? Has it gone up or down like in 2020?
Oh no, it's terrible. Oh no, it's terrible. It's been terrible for a long time, but that's because of the people who are voting these fucking Democrats in.
Okay, so we can get into politics. So politically speaking, you brought up leadership in the beginning, and there's another presidential election cycle coming up in 2024. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, our current leadership, we can do locally or nationally. What do you think if you want to get into politics?
Yeah, that's kind of.
We would like your opinion.
Locally, it's terrible. But I think these people are so stupid. Firstly, I mean, I don't want to call anybody stupid, but they're ignorant about the policies.
Do you think a Republican would be better or a Democrat? Like, who do you think, or just politicians at the end of the day, they do the same thing? Or what's your thoughts on like the LA? We'll do the LA leadership.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna wrap it up. We'll do LA leadership.
Okay.
California leadership, because we are here. And then we'll do, the national leadership for the president. Perspective.
Well, and then, you're talking about LA and the national, it's all nepotistic.
Yeah.
Eric Garcetti, you know who his dad was, right?
I did not.
Okay, his dad has been in politics in LA for over 50 years.
Same last name or different last name?
Same last name.
Okay. So the Garcetti
His dad was when I was younger. He's the one that messed up the fucking O.J. Simpson. His dad was the district attorney for LA, and he fucking screwed up that O.J. Simpson thing. Whatever, that's cool. Whatever. So now Eric Garcetti is stupid young motherfucker. He didn't earn it. That's what I hate about LA. They don't earn it. It's all nepotism. Because your dad was there. Same thing like Gavin Newsom. His fucking aunt is Nancy Pelosi. That's his aunt. Not Pelosi, they're from the East Coast, but the Newsoms have been running fucking California since the early 1900s. I go, it's no wonder he's here. It's no wonder he don't give a fuck about what he's doing. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, because first he's a multimillionaire. He inherited his fucking money, and it's all through politics. And they're doing fucking backroom deals back in the day. If you think it's fucking terrible now, imagine what they're doing back in the day, backroom deals. Okay, cool. But you know what? I say the people keep voting for it. You suffer for it then. Go to 5th and San Pedro. You'll see real LA. You'll see fucking skyscrapers where they're charging $2,000 for one lot. Okay,
no, it's like 4,000.
Okay, well, I'm being generous. I'm being generous.
Yeah.
And then you look down at like, holy shit, there's fucking poor people living on the street. I mean, all over this. I've never seen homelessness.
So what's the solution? And who do you want? What's the solution, and who do you want as your next president?
Wait, solution for homelessness?
For our leadership. What can we do to fix it? What do you want next in our leadership? And then, what do you want next? And then I'll also be curious about who do you want as your next president in 2024.
I want for LA. For the LA people.
We're here.
For the LA people.
We're standing on LA. We're here.
I want somebody who's gonna do what they say and not be a fucking puppet for any party. It doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. I want you to be a puppet. That was a good thing about Trump. I didn't fucking like all his policies, but when he fucking talked shit, he talked shit. He was being real. And people hated for him. That's cool. I want that shit. Be against everybody else. Be against the established parties. Because Republicans hate him right now. fuck, but he ran out of whatever. I want the next mayor or the governor of California to be against everything his party stands for. That's how we know you're fucking real. And then enact policies that stand for that. And that's how you have the people's back. But there's so many fucking rich people. It's not gonna matter. The rich people are always gonna be rich, and they're not gonna give a fuck. You know, they're so high up in those fucking skyscrapers, they can't see the fucking homeless sitting on the street, so they don't give a shit.
So do we just sit by and watch this happen all the time, or what are you gonna do, man?
That's unfortunate. I mean, what can I do? What can I do? You tell me, what can I do? What can you do?
Me, I'm doing this to start a dialogue right now.
That's good. That's good.
We gotta talk.
Let people.
And divide and conquer is real.
You have to be young. You're younger than I am, right?
Yes.
At least like 20 years.
I'm in my mid-30s.
Okay, 50. Let's say 50.
Yeah,
I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, but hey,
that's good, man.
We age like wine, baby.
I know.
Wine,
It's all good. But you have a bigger platform. You gotta let your people know that. Stop paying. Firstly, stop paying for those fucking prices.
If you could tell the camera, that's why we want advice from an Angeleno who should run for mayor. It sounds like you are the mayor of LA. It sounds like you are the mayor of LA.
I party too much.
Please give it. But the main thing is though, we need to be encouraged and motivated. So if you could tell to the camera as to how you're functioning in these days and times, just give us some advice. That's how you keep moving forward as a people.
I'll give the
and then we'll wrap it up.
I'll give the easy answer: power to the people. Always power to the people. Because you know what? There are more people than there are rich people in California. And if you all fucking rise up against, no anarchy though. You need fucking laws and rules. No fucking anarchy, none of that shit.
Order.
Yeah, you need some peace and order.
There you go.
Or else it's all tribalism, and that doesn't fucking work because
we know how that
whites go with whites, black, and it's everybody's gonna, trust me, somebody's gonna be enslaved. Right. Anyways, power to the people. It's in the fucking voting. Demand that your congressman, your fucking local, whatever the fuck it is, that they're transparent. Say, hey, motherfucker, what are you doing? And rise up and have your neighbors and your fucking whoever else you live next to say, hey, this fucker's not doing what we said he was supposed to do. So let's get him the fuck out of here, or we send him 1,000 letters or 10,000 letters until he says, hey, fuck it, my people are listening to me. Yeah, motherfucker. That's the whole fucking point. Oh, furthermore, get rid of that fucking whole shit where politicians can fucking day trade, all right? While fucking NFL stars, they can't fucking bet on games, but you can fucking day trade when you're in the same fucking office that's making the day trading fucking bullshit? How do you think fucking Nancy Pelosi got rich? Because she's fucking smart? She puts Botox, she puts botulism in her fucking face. Tell me how fucking smart that is. Her and her husband, she sits on the fucking committee that's making the pharmaceutical, oh, this pill's gonna come out. How many fucking pills? Look at those commercials that say, oh, if you took this fucking pill and now your fucking leg fell off, or you can't get a heart on no more, oh, now you can sue. The class action lawsuit. Like I said, Pfizer paid the biggest, or I'm sorry, I'm not gonna name it, but Pfizer, Moderna, you know, Johnson & Johnson, with the talcum powder, they fucking paid billions.
So we get into that. Well, okay, but ultimately, hey, you feel we gotta come together as a people, right?
Yes.
And I don't want to put words in your mouth. So
no. Power to the people. The wise people. If you know what's going on, you gotta stop looking at fucking TMZ, okay? Stop playing those fucking video games or whatever. Think about what's going on in your fucking life.
Okay, so before I let you go, who do you want as your next president? You want to keep Biden or someone else?
Oh no, that guy's a fucking fool.
So who do you want? The election's coming up in 2 years. I'll be curious. Who would you like to see? Any thoughts on that? If not, I get it. Maybe you're still thinking about it.
No, I mean, I have no idea what
But you want Biden out?
I don't want any Democratic
maybe Kamala.
person.
You want Kamala maybe?
No, she's fucking even dumber than, holy shit, she's dumber than fucking Garcetti.
So no difference.
Wait. Firstly, nobody wanted Kamala. They voted her fucking ass out in the primaries. And dumbass Biden put her in because that's the only way he could get voted.
Okay,
because
so do you want a Republican or a Democratic candidate?
I want a person who loves America above themselves.
And that's what it's about.
It doesn't matter what party it's from.
As long as they love America.
They love Americans more than they love themselves and their pockets.
I think we can agree on that.
That's it. Yeah. Hey, I agree with that.
I want to thank you. You still got to run for mayor.
No.
Thank you, Brad. Yes. All right.
I got too many skeletons.
All right.